Welcome back. So there's no question the pandemic has changed almost every aspect of our lives, and that even comes to adoption. So this morning, Nicole Witt is joining us here on Sunrise. Hey, Nicole, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, so Nicole is the executive director of the Adoption Consultancy. And Nicole, the first question, of course, how has the pandemic impacted adoptions for families?
Well, like everything with the pandemic, it's sort of ebbed and flowed or changed throughout the course of the last year. In the beginning, I think the big fear was that adoptions were going to drop off significantly, and they didn't for several months. And then we did see a big dip in them, and now they do seem to be coming back a little bit to normal. Of course, early on, some of the big changes were with the travel restrictions and the changing hospital policies. And then, of course, the other area was shifting to doing a lot of things virtually that were normally done in person.
Right. And so even as we do kind of go back to normal, obviously, post-pandemic adoption, it might look a little bit different. So how will it look different, and how can families prepare for that moving forward?
I think the positive sides that are going to be different are, doing things with the technology that we were sort of forced into doing, but realized they were actually a lot better. So a lot of the paperwork that used to have to be done in person, even getting things notarized and so on, is all being done electronically. A lot of the court hearings are being done electronically, which is saving people time and money and hassle with travel. Elements of the home study are being done electronically, which saves the social workers a lot of time traveling from home to home, so they're able to help more adoptive parents and be more efficient. So those are some of the elements that I hope are going to stay changed after the pandemic.
And, Nicole, we talk about social media for a ton of different things in our lives, but how will social media be used in the adoption process?
That I don't think will really have changed very much from how it was before or even during, with the exception of people maybe being a little bit more comfortable with maintaining relationships through social media, because it hasn't been unusual for adoptive parents and birth parents to maintain their relationships that way, even without much, if any, in-person interaction. So again, I think that's just something people are a little bit more used to now that might help that be more comfortable going forward.
Okay, and with, of course, social media, there's obviously always the, you're worried about scams or fraud. So how can families avoid that, if they are using social media or any online tools through that adoption process?
Yeah, that's absolutely critical, and that is something that has not changed from how it was before, with the exception that we have seen a bit of an uptick in it, because it is a bit easier for people to perpetuate scams when they're behind a computer versus when they have to meet people in person. So just as it was before, the critical thing is working with reputable professionals who are able to meet with the expectant parents in person, to vet them in person. If the potential birth mom's comfortable with it, to attend doctor's appointments with her, just so that they're getting all of that real information versus, trusting whoever might be on the other end of an email.
Right. And Nicole, one last quick question. If anybody watching is interested, in more information about adoptions, what are some good, resources that they can look up and find?
There are a lot of great resources out there. AdoptiveFamilies.com is an excellent resource. And of course, people can reach out to me at theadoptionconsultancy.com.
Awesome. Lots of great information there. Nicole, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.